Today, we're going to go over the top 10 Kennnedy half dollars ever known. So, stay tuned. So my name is Daniel and you're watching Coin Help You. Thanks for watching my latest video. Please like, share, and comment, and click the little bell beside the subscribe button. Today we're going to talk about the Kennnedy half dollar, and we're going to go over the top 10 most valuable that went up for auction and sold. Many of these are proof and SMS special mint sets, and they can be found in the special mint sets from 65 to 67, and then the proof sets. There are more valuable Kennnedy halves other than in this list. This is just the top 10. So let's get started. At number 10 is a 1974S PR70 Deep Cameo, and it was graded by PCGS, and it sold for $7,931.25. The DCAM stands for Deep Cameo, and PR is for proof, and proof is a finish. NGC uses PF. Now, when you're talking about Deep Cam, this area on the Kennnedy half and these letters and the date will have to be frosty looking. They'll have to look white, and the fields will have to be very clear. This is an exceptionally high grade coin for a proof. Very difficult to get the 70 and the Kennnedy proofs from the 1970s. So that's why this one here sold for almost $8,000. At number 9 is also a proof, and this one is a pretty common proof to find, but not in PR70. This one didn't get a DCAM or a Cameo designation. The finish had already worn, but this coin here in 70 is extremely valuable. $9,400 is obviously graded by PCGS. At number 8, this is a 1966 graded MS67 plus. So it's not quite a 68, but it got the plus designation. $9,987.50. This one is a business strike. Very hard to get a Kennnedy half dollar to grade 65, let alone 67. But you can search them, you can try. I mean, it's still worth trying to get a 65, 66. But you know, the 67 is, like I said, it's almost went for $10,000. Coming in at number 7 is a 1965 special mint set, and this one's Mint State 67 Deep Cameo. It is very difficult to get the Deep Cam or even Cameo on a 1965, 66, or 67 Kennnedy half. And since they didn't produce proofs of that year or those years, they're extremely valuable, and why this one sold for $12,650. As you see, it was graded by PCGS. I put the SMS here, and here's the DCAM. At number 6, this is a 1966 SMS Mint State 68 Deep Cameo. It sold for $16,450, and it was also graded by PCGS. Very difficult to get a 68, let alone a DCAM in these. And very nice coins. At number 5, this is a 1964, and this is the accented hair. Okay, this is the FS401, and it's proof 68 Ultra Cameo. And NGC uses Ultra Cameo designation on these. And you can see the PF they use instead of the PR. Deep Cam is PCGS, and Ultra Cameo would be the NGC. One thing about this being an accented hair, they'll almost look like a W in this area. Also, it's missing the bottom part of the I serif. On the reverse, you have some other die marks to look for. There's actually a break in the star, which is not on the normal version, normal proof. And the FG is also different. And that's one of the couple other things to look for, the designer initials. And obviously this one sold for $19,975. Very rare to find in this condition. Coming in at number 4 is a 1968S, and this is PR70 Deep Cameo. $21,600. and it was graded by PCGS. Can't stress enough, it's very difficult to get a 70 and a DCAM in these coins. It's why it's so expensive, why it went for such a high dollar amount. I've looked through a lot of proof sets myself, and it's very difficult to find them that clean. This one here is the 1964D, and this is actually a business strike. It's the Richard Green collection. It sold for $22,325. It actually has a little bit of a toning on it. But Mint State 68 for a 64D. But in this one, being that grade, it was very expensive, very difficult to attain that grade. Coming in at number 2 is the 1967 SMS Mint State 69 Ultra Cameo. You know, the rarities are in the SMS as far as that's concerned. If you can find them in this high grade with the Cameo, it's graded by NGC. And, you know, like I said, it's very difficult to even get the Cameo on it, let alone an Ultra Cameo. It's difficult to get above 66 for some of these, 65, you know, as far as that's concerned. But, you know, once you look through enough sets, you can find some gems in here, look for even varieties as far as double dies and things like that. But this one here was $31,200, very expensive. So now we're ready for number 1. And number 1 is one of the most confused Kennnedy half dollars. And it's really becoming a problem that people are thinking that they have this coin in their business strikes. Well, we're going to look at it here, and it is the 1964 SMS Specimen 67 PCGS, $108,000. It is the 1964 SMS. You know, this coin was not released into circulation. It was actually found in a previous employee's or Mint employee's house when they passed away. They were a former director. I'm not going to get into the history of it, but they were found there. They weren't released to the public. They weren't released for collectors or anything like that. So to find one in your pocket change or in a random collection is just, it's like winning the Powerball, you know, 50 times. It's not one of those things that you're going to just run into, okay? And a lot of people mistake things like the Teardrop. So we're going to take a closer look. A lot of collectors are mistaking their coins for this one. You know, besides the fact that it has a satin finish, one of the things that you're looking for, it's a raised bump. It's not a line. It's not a divot. It's not dug into the coin. It is actual just a little tiny bump, a little die mark on this coin. And, you know, that's just people, just because it has a mark there doesn't mean it's an actual die mark. There are so many things about this coin. I mean, it's just not the same as a Kennnedy half business strike or a Kennnedy half proof. So my suggestion is for you to go over to PCGS Coin Facts and read about the 1964 Special Strike Kennnedy halves. They're not supposed to exist. They haven't been known for very long, but it will go through and it will explain some things. You know, there's diagnostic features. You know, it's not that little teardrop is not the only thing to look for. I'm not going to get into it too much here because I have another video that I did on this. But, you know, definitely do your research on it. It's not just about the teardrop shape. So anyways, there's your top 10 most valuable Kennnedy half dollars. Thanks for watching my video and have a great day.